Hi and welcome everyone. Thank you for joining us for today's live webinar. So my name is Keertana and I am the client partner at Kubernetes. So Kubernetes is one of the leading software engineering companies across India and it is a digital transformation and service now specialist. It was founded in 2015 and it's headquartered in Michigan, US. So to learn more about Kubernetes, you can visit our website kubernetes.com and our LinkedIn page Kubernetes Inc. Today we are presenting Transforming Service Catalog with Catalog Builder, which is presented by Anusha. So let's wait for a few more minutes and see if more participants could join. And once again, a warm welcome for you all and thanks for your interest towards our webinar.
Greetings everyone, myself Anusha. I have been part of Kubernetes for past 3 years and today I'll be presenting to you about Catalog Builder. So as we all know, ServiceNow has always been going towards or moving towards no code or low code platform. So Catalog Builder is one such step towards low code or no code development in ServiceNow. So any user without any scripting knowledge or prior coding experience will be able to build catalog items in ServiceNow. And this has been introduced with the Quebec version of ServiceNow. And let us see today how to use or implement catalog items using Catalog Builder. So before I start the presentation, let us go through the agenda of the meeting. As I've mentioned earlier, today we'll be covering about Catalog Builder. So before I talk about Catalog Builder, today we'll be discussing what is a service catalog and what is the traditional process before Quebec version of creating catalog items, and what is the problem statement that will be answered or cleared or achieved using Catalog Builder. And then what is a catalog item creation process, and then a demo followed by Q&A questions. Service catalog. So as we all know, ServiceNow has been moving towards no code or low code development platform. And using Catalog Builder, we are going to achieve that. Before we talk about Catalog Builder, let us discuss what is a service catalog. So this is the application which will allow us to create service catalogs and which will help us to provide catalog items for users to make requests and collect the details from them. So we can enable custom workflows using service catalog and achieve the functionalities. In another way, service catalog will help organizations to automate their business process using the workflows. So service catalog items automates the user request with workflows. By automating the user requests, it will eliminate the time consuming and inaccurate manual process. So usually in order to collect details from users in the traditional way, before catalog items were introduced, we had to use phone calls, emails, or spreadsheets to get the details. But using the catalog requests, we can automatically, users will be able to submit a request and we can automate the approvals for the request. And once the approvals are approved, we can fulfill the requirement and complete the request. Users will be able to request a catalog item from the portal and even using the Now mobile app and the virtual agent application. So using the drawbacks or the issues that users or clients were using the traditional process was, they were feeling it was mostly centralized and it was difficult to scale. So the traditional process here is, if the business owners across the enterprise needs to request that the creation of every new item from a catalog admin. So whenever they want to create a new catalog item, they had to request the catalog admin for the creation of the new requests. In order to maintain the existing catalog items also, it was very difficult for them because they do not have any access to it and they should always reach out to catalog admin for achieve any small functionality. In the similar way, Catalog admins used to have a overhead with a lot of requirements from the business owners, and it was very difficult for catalog admin to collaborate with every business owner, consolidate the requirements, and then develop the catalog items. It was very difficult for business owners to visualize and build the catalog item without the help of catalog admin. So in order to avoid this problem, or to provide a guided and visual representation to streamline this catalog item creation process, ServiceNow has come up with a platform called Catalog Builder. So Catalog Builder will enable the business owners to create catalog items with the help of the catalog templates that have been created by the catalog admins. So in order to give you a small overview about this catalog item creation process, let me just give you a small scenario which will help you to understand or map this better. For an example, there is a company, like the HR department of the company is planning to roll out a series of benefits for employees who are working from home across all the 20 locations of the company. So each location has its own list of benefits and options. In order to provide this option for the users to submit some work from home benefit request, there were more than 80 catalog items that should be implemented. So once the 80 catalog items has been listed in the traditional process, if the catalog admin has to create all these things, it would take at least 9 to 12 weeks for the development. I mean, the typical SDLC life cycle, where the user has to follow requirements gathering, developing, testing, and the deployment of the application. But using Catalog Builder, this can be achieved in just 3 weeks. So in order to achieve this in just 3 weeks, the catalog admin will be receiving all the requirements from the HR admin, and HR department head will be providing all the high level requirements. And based on all the high level requirements, the catalog admin will be able to collect the common requirements. And most of these would be simple forms, right? In any catalog item, it would be just collecting the requirements or the details from the users in simple text boxes. So catalog admin will be creating the template. And once all the templates are created, business owner will be gathering the requirements from HR team. And using the templates created by catalog admin, business owner will be using the catalog item templates and creating the catalog items. And once the catalog items are created, the business owner himself will be able to preview the created catalog item, and he can publish the created catalog item request. So prior to this, in order to achieve this, there was no option for business owner to do the development. But right now, using this catalog builder, being a business owner, the business owner will be having access, or he'll be able to develop the catalog items without any scripting or coding knowledge. And in case of any complex requirements where the owner will not be able to create it or edit the existing catalog item, he can collaborate with the catalog admin and then achieve that functionality. And either he can add it to the existing catalog items or create the new catalog item or new functionality which involves scripting or any complex requirement. In order to understand this better or in a better way, let us have a small demo. And this demo will be covering what are all the setup, like system properties that we need to enable or use for this catalog builder. And as a catalog admin, how to create a catalog item template, and how to use the catalog item template as a catalog builder, where like I'll be the business owner and helping you, showing you how to create a catalog item. So to start with, the catalog builder is automatically enabled in every instance after the or with the Quebec version. We do not have to install any plugin externally to use this catalog builder. So in the system properties, if we go to SC Builder, we will be able to find all the system properties related to Catalog Builder. And the main system properties that we need to know here are First one is Glide SC Builder Preview Portal ID. So we need the system property to mention the portal page, which will be using to provide this catalog builder view. Like whenever we are previewing a created catalog item, based on the value that we mention here, it will be previewing it in that particular portal. And as this is out of the box instance, I have left it to be out of the box value. And the second one that we will be using, that we need to know is SC Builder Template Access. So this will help us to know whether the person who created the template can access the catalog item that has been created using the template or not. We are leaving as it is that he will not be able to access it. This is out of the box value to be false. Now let us impersonate as Beth, and Beth is a person, catalog admin. So let us impersonate as catalog admin and see how the catalog builder will look and how to create catalog item templates from here. So out of the box, once we provide catalog builder in the left navigation, we will be able to find it and navigate to that particular builder. So as a catalog admin here, I should create a catalog item template, which will help the HR department or HR department head to provide all the benefits pages or to help all the creation of all the 80 catalog items, the prior requirement that we have discussed. So we'll be creating a catalog item template here. And once you want to create a catalog item template, as we all are aware earlier, when we are creating catalog items or catalog requests in service catalog, we have two options. One can be either a standard requirement or a standard one or a record producer. When you select standard one or catalog item, that would be following the traditional process of creating the request item and then catalog task. If we select a record producer, it will be creating the record in the custom table that we will be providing. In our case, we will be using the standard request. So here are all the details that will be provided generically to all the templates or all the catalog items that will be using this template. I'll be naming this template as work from home benefits. And then the description will be okay. And the next option that we have here, so whatever the name on the short description that we are providing here is not for the catalog item, this is for the template. So the template name that I have defined here is work from home benefits. And the short description is this is for remote employees to request work from home benefits. And template available for is something that will help us to define the user criteria, who will be able to view this work from home benefits template and use it to create a catalog item. This will be redirected to the out of the box user criteria table. So I'll be using HR benefit admins here. So only HR benefits admin is the users that should be able to view and use this catalog template. Next, I'll be moving to the details section. So whatever is the item name, short description, or the details that we see here is the details of the catalog item. So as each catalog item will have a unique name, short description, and description, I'll be leaving this empty. And location is the another important point here. So location specifies where this particular catalog item should be visible. So we have to mention the catalog and the category under which this should be visible. So we will be selecting the service catalog. We have option to select more than one catalog also here. But right now I'm selecting service catalog, and this can be under services category. So whatever catalog items that will be created using this particular template will all be visible under service catalog under services category. And questions. So when we come to the questions, we can define some predefined questions into the template, which will be reused every time whenever this template is reused. So we have an option even to select a set of predefined questions. So the variable sets that we used to have prior in the normal catalog item creation are now called question sets here. So if we select as a question set, this will be visible for every catalog item that is using this template. So right now under standard employee questions, we have these two questions available from that particular variable set. Apart from that, we can even restrict what all type of questions the catalog builder or the HR department admin will be able to create for that particular catalog item. I will be restricting it to just use a text field and a multiple choice. So other than these two type of questions, he will not be able to select or create any other type of questions for the catalog item. And once we move to the settings, so these are the portal settings for all the catalog items that will use this template. So whenever the user is submitting this request, we can use that as submit. And coming to access, we can define for which all users this particular catalog item can be visible and not visible. And fulfillment method will provide the workflow selection, which we can leave it to the catalog builder. And overrides is something like which is very important here. Overrides is a feature where we can provide the catalog builder or the HR admin in our case, which we are taking as example, to have access to override whatever has been already predefined in the template. For example, if we want them to override the attachment that we have given to whether make it mandatory or not, any kind of name or anything that we want them to override, or whatever has been provided by default on the template, they can have option to edit it. It will not be read only or logged for them. And must specify is something called making mandatory. So if we want catalog builder or the HR department admin to make or give some details on the catalog item mandatory, like description or short description, we can make them mandatory so that before they create the catalog item or publish it for other users, they have to fill in those details. Now, finally, we'll review the catalog item template that we have created. Once we review it, we can submit this. Once the submission is completed, the new catalog item template will be created, and we can find it under catalog item templates, that is work from home benefits. So once the catalog item admin will be creating this template, the HR department admin, that is the catalog builder role user, will be able to create new catalog items from this. So in our case, we have to impersonate to Charlie, who is the HR admin and who is having a catalog builder role. So being a catalog builder, Charlie will not have option to create a new catalog item template, but he has option to create a new catalog item using the existing templates. So I'll be creating a new catalog item here. So here are the steps that are defined one after the other in order to create a new catalog item. So first step will be selecting the template. Second step will be providing the details that we need to be shown on template, location where that particular catalog item should be visible, questions other than the template questions. If the catalog builder has to add any new questions for this particular catalog item, those can be added. And settings which are not logged from the template, access who all should be able to view or access this particular catalog item, and then what is the fulfillment method followed, and he can submit it to publish it directly. So we'll be going here step by step. So when we are creating a new catalog item, as I've mentioned before, we'll have the different steps to follow. The first step here would be to select the catalog item template. So I'm selecting the work from home benefits template that has been created just now. So after selecting the template, we can click on use this template button. So once we click on use this template button, we will have options to provide the details about the catalog item. So the catalog item name here I want to give is fitness and health program for benefits. And then the short description is just to request fitness and health program. And the attachment that we provide here will be the logo for the catalog item that we are creating, and description will be the description of the catalog item. And the location here is logged, which means that the catalog item template do not allow users or the catalog builders to select the catalog, but it has provided option to show the categories where all this should be visible. So we can add or remove any category here for each of the catalog item that we create using that particular template. And questions here are like only the standard set of questions is generic from the template that we created. Apart from that, if we want to add any question, we can just click on insert new question. And the type of questions that the catalog template has available is text option, choice, date, time, and display field. So I'll go for choice. So in the choice, either we can give drop down fixed values or values from a table. So we'll be giving fixed values and defining the choices. Question label here is fitness or health program that's being used. And name is the backend name, which will be auto-populated. We should just make sure that there are no gaps in the name. We have to give whether it's mandatory, hidden, or read only. I'm just leaving as it is. Choices here means what are the choices that we are making them select. That is gym membership. Value can be left out of the box. And then health apps. And the third one is health channel subscriptions. So there is even option for us to, show instructions and provide it in their instructions label. Like this is annotation that is available. So once we click on insert question, this question will be inserted into the list. Now I'll be creating a new question. I'm selecting this to be choice again with the fixed values that I'll be defining. And the question here is membership type. So we should provide what are all the choices that will be available for this choice field. Annual, not monthly. And we are not having any annotation for this, and we are just inserting the question. So we even have option to add containers here. We can either display the side by side. So I'll be giving the container label here. Program and membership types that are available. And we can just drag and drop questions here. Apart from this, so if we have any simple UI policies that we need to add here, like membership type should be visible only if fitness or health program is gym membership. So this can be directly defined here as a dynamic behavior. So visible should be true only when fitness or health program is gym membership. So once we have added that, we can move to settings. Settings has been logged from the template. Access is also logged with the template definition. And fulfillment type is the workflow. We are going to select out of the box workflow. Now we can preview this. So we're previewing the record in the catalog builder. One of the good option available here is that we can either see both portal view or now mobile view. Both of them are parallel. So if we see here, according to the UI policy that we have configured, if fitness or health program is gym membership, then only the membership type is visible, or else it's being hidden. The visibility is false. So once we have added that, we can move to settings. Settings has been logged from the template. Access is also logged with the template definition. And fulfillment type is the workflow. We are going to select out of the box workflow. Now we can preview this. So we're previewing the record in the catalog builder. One of the good option available here is that we can either see both portal view or now mobile view. Both of them are parallel. So if we see here, according to the UI policy that we have configured, if fitness or health program is gym membership, then only the membership type is visible, or else it's being hidden. So previously in the traditional process that we used to follow prior to this Quebec version, we had to always define the UI policies and UI policy action in order to achieve this. And if we have more than one UI policy applying on the same field, it was always difficult to track which UI policy is acting first, and it was difficult to manage them. But using this dynamic actions, it's very easy for the user to define the visibility options. So this is the now mobile view for the request. So even here, the UI policy is being acted. Like if we select it as gym membership, then only the membership type is being visible. So once the preview has been completed and we are happy with this, we can continue to review it and submit it. Once this is submitted, this will be available for users in the portal to view and submit the record. So I'll be ending impersonation as catalog admin and going to portal to show the record that we just created, catalog item. So if we go here, we'll be able to see the fitness and health program that has been created with the out-of-the-box standard questions from the template that we have created. And this is the container that we created with two fields. One is fitness health program and the other is membership type. And we have even defined a UI policy here. If it is health apps or health channel subscription, the other field will not be visible. Only for gym membership, it will be either annual or monthly. So in this way, we can create multiple catalog items using the templates. It will be very easy business owners who do not have scripting knowledge also to create records. So we are done with the demo and presentation. So if there are any questions, you can please ask them in the Q&A section. Okay, so Viraj, your question is why we impersonate back to Beth, who is catalog admin, not to the HR admin Charles. So there was a mistake here. I had not added Charles into the HR benefits group. That's why I had to impersonate back to Beth and create that. So if the Charles has been added to HR benefits group, he will be having access to the catalog template that we created. Can we use same template for multiple catalog creation? Yes, definitely, Rahul. The question here is, can we use same template for multiple catalog creation? So the main point or the main concern that wanted to be addressed by using this is reusing the same templates. So using the same template, we can create n number of catalog items, and it will be visible only for the users that has been defined in the user criteria of catalog template. Can we add workflow to this catalog or only flow designer is allowed? Tushar Sharma has asked this question. So workflow or flow designer, anything can be selected from the process engine choice option. So we can define it here. Can we use execution plan or something on catalog item by Jyoti? So Jyoti, directly in the catalog builder view, we do not have option to edit that. But going in the traditional way of maintain items and selecting the catalog item, we still have access to edit that. As this feature has been just introduced in the Quebec version, maybe in the upcoming versions of ServiceNow, they'll be giving more flexibility and options in catalog builder itself. Any limitations on this feature by Viraj? So for now, the limitations are like only the options that I've showed are available and editable from catalog builder. Apart from this, if we want to define anything else, scripting on it, like catalog client scripts or anything should be done through maintain items, catalog items only. So that is the limitation for now. Maybe this will be addressed in the further versions by service now. So can we apply reference qualifier on question which will be creating through catalog builder by Jyoti? We have option to select a reference field and provide the table from which we get fetch the values, and simple filter and qualifier fields are available, Jyoti, for us to give. If we have any restrictions to provide details there, we can always go to catalog items from maintain items and then achieve the functionality just for that particular question.
I hope no one had any questions. So great, and thank you everyone. We appreciate you being here.
Thanks everyone. Have a nice day.